We are 2 weeks ready. Hey everybody, you may have seen the video I did on being prepared. I wanted to show you what we have done since I did that video. I now feel very confident that we can make it for at least 2 weeks with absolutely no need whatsoever, and even longer now. I'm really not buying into all the fear-mongering that's out there. But even so, I think it's very important to have at least 2 weeks of everything that you would need, and even longer if you can do it. As I thought about that, I realized that I like to be a sort of minimalist. I don't like to have a lot of things sitting around. I don't like clutter. I don't like things around if we're not going to use it. So I'll tend to get rid of that stuff. But I was thinking of a lot of times that might come in handy. One thing I tend to do is let all of our supplies dwindle down to nothing right before I get groceries. And that's every 2 weeks. At least I try to stretch it out that far. And that's great and fine and good, and it's kind of a game with me. But what would happen if I didn't feel well when it was grocery day? And then we needed to do some laundry, there's no Tide, somebody needs to brush their teeth. Well, we're out of toothpaste because I can't make it to the grocery store. Another thing is, what about a family emergency, or maybe someone has an accident? So you might be tied up elsewhere and then just rushing home long enough to do a couple things, maybe grab something to eat. Oh wait, there's no milk. Oh wait, there's, you're just out of everything that you need. Or the cats are out of food and you don't have time to go to the grocery store. You don't have the energy to do it. So I cannot wait to show you what we've done. And honestly, a more likely scenario is that I might be walking through the kitchen the day before it's time for me to get groceries and trip over a cat and break a leg. And instead of being at Walmart, I am sitting in the ER for 3 hours getting a cast on my leg. And then there's poor Steve with none of the stuff that he needs. So I found a more practical reason to do this. And check it out. These bottom 2 shelves are the most exciting. Look at all that water. And these are things that we use. I can keep recycling my water through my fish tank because I have to keep buying him water. I don't like to use our well water in it. And then I've got the bottles of water, which we do use. So I can keep rotating that. So that is enough water for 2 weeks. And then up here, Autumn Oaks Farm had mentioned having food for his dogs. And while Lily will eat just about anything we eat, it did kind of worry me about cats. I don't trust a hungry cat. So I've got a little bag of dog food and a little bag of cat food. And the coffee, I got coffee because I don't want to run out of coffee if we have power in the scenarios that I was just telling you about. So we've got that, and all this I can just rotate through and keep that current. We did get some more rice and beans, and I may be done with that at this point. That looks like it's enough for about, I have about 6 weeks of food down here on this shelf, and I'm not sure how much farther I'm gonna go with it. I am gonna put some pasta because we will use that, and I can rotate that out. And then here are our beans. I got pork and beans. They don't expire until like 2023. So, and the ramen noodles, tons of those. They are $1.60 at our local Aldi. Can't beat that. So guys, along with the water and that, and I also have an extra bag of chicken feed and all the things I need for chickens, again, that I can just rotate through. But I'm gonna keep an extra of those things. Oh, over here. Toilet paper, of course, and Tide shampoo. I've got toothpaste, and I also have some medicines that we use. Ibuprofen. I mean, you may use different things, but we like those. So I have extra bottles of those, and I can again rotate them out. They have a long, it's like another year or 2 shelf life on those. So I will just take them up when I need them. And I also have bleach back there. So now, if I trip over that cat and have my leg in a cast, I'm good for 2 weeks at the moment. I'm good for 2 weeks until I can get to the store again. And along with this, we also have we bought an extra small gas can that again, we'll just rotate through so that we have enough gas to run our generator, to run our well, to get extra water if we need it, or run the freezers. And we also have our extra tank of propane that we rotate through. So I feel that we're really prepared for a couple of weeks and maybe even a little bit longer. And yes, I have a full bag of feed to feed these guys too. I bet Steve wishes I would be a little more minimalist with this kind of stuff. I bet you can't wait to find out what's going on in that cup, can you? These two guys are another video coming up. I feel pretty prepared. Do you guys think that we are pretty prepared? I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will catch you the next time. Have a great week.